Cheers, Gromit. Hey guys, this is Frozen Wish Stews here, and welcome back to another movie review, and welcome to my very first review of 2025. For today's review, as my first ever review of 2025, I am here today to do a review on Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul. So Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul is the latest installment in the Wallace and Gromit franchise. And it came out, technically initially in the year 2024, but personally to me, I'm going to be considering it as a 2025 film. And it's directed by Merlin Crossingham and Nick Park. And it stars Ben Whitehead, Reese Shersmith, Peter Kay, Lauren Patel, Diane Morgan, Tessera, and also Garth Jennings too. And so the film tells the story of Wallace, who has made his latest invention yet, which he claims is his greatest invention period, the Norbot, or smart robotic gnomes who pretty much do all the work for Nick. For Wallace and Gromit, so that they can just be on their lazy ass all day long. Gromit becomes concerned over Wallace because now Wallace is being far too dependent on his new technology. But then Wallace and Gromit's old nemesis, the Feathers of Mokro, has hatched a plan to take revenge on Wallace and Gromit after putting them in jail in the events of The Wrong Trousers, that short film. What the Feathers McGraw does is that he hacks into Gromit's computer and changes the algorithm of the Norbot so that they can turn evil. And then the plan is for them to make Wallace look bad, and so that they can frame Wallace as being a criminal. Feathers makes the Norbots go to the house of the townhouses and steal stuff and bring to Wallace so that the Wallace can look like the thief. And then Feathers hatches an escape plan to escape from prison so that he can steal back the diamond. But then, there is a twist at the end, now, when it comes to Wallace and Gromit, I wouldn't really call myself a Wallace and Gromit super fan, but I like it. Now, yes, I have seen every single Wallace and Gromit shorts as a child. I wouldn't say I was a huge fan growing up, but I mainly watched it as a casual animation viewer. And the shorts are pretty good for the most part. My favorite of the Wallace and Gromit shorts would have to be the Wrong Trousers. I'm probably biased because Vengeance Most Foul is actually the sequel to the Wrong Trousers. Believe it or not, it's actually somewhat connected. But when it comes to the other shorts, basically my reaction to them would be from that mid-credit scene of Inside Out 2 where the dinner table scene where Riley would be like, "Hey, it was good," and then would just pass it off. That's pretty much how I felt. I think it's good, but I don't really think about it again. And then in 2005, there came a masterpiece from the Wallace and Gromit universe, the first full-length feature Wallace and Gromit flick called The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Now, I was originally planning to review The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Now, I was originally supposed to review The Curse of the Were-Rabbit yesterday morning, but sadly, though, I was not feeling... I didn't really feel like reviewing it. I wasn't really... I felt a little gloomy and just lazy, and also I had a bit of colds, so that's why I actually decided to cancel my review of The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. But if you're wondering what I thought about the film, Yeah, I think that film deserves all the praise it gets. It was initially my favorite anime film 2005 when I first saw it. But to be honest, guys, yeah, I actually am debating on which is my true favorite anime film 2005. Either Curse of the Were Rabbit or Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. I'll have to think about it. Oh, and actually, I'm actually planning to review Corpse Bride during in Halloween in October 2025 for Halloween of later this year. But yeah, happy 20th anniversary to Curse of the Were Rabbit, by the way. Yeah. So yeah, so when it comes to Avengers Most Foul, yeah, of course I was excited for this one. But I was like, I wasn't really over the moon excited for this until I saw the trailer for it. The trailer was actually really good. I was like, damn, this actually looks like something. Yeah, just by that one scene from the teaser of Ferris McGraw like playing a piano, like da 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 da. Yeah, that was enough to get me pumped for this one. As this was one of my most anticipated movie of January 2025. It wasn't really my most. I wouldn't. It's not really my most anticipated movie of this month. Yeah. But I will say yes. Yeah. Same way. What about January 2025? But January 2025 does look Does look like a promising month for movies. Just like 2023. I mean. January 2024 was pretty good for January, but I didn't really love it. I don't think there was a masterpiece in that year, not even Miller's Girl, which, yes, I did change my rating a bit to 4.5 out of 5, but I still think Miller's Girl is an underrated gem, and I'm like the only one in the world who defends it, but whatever. But with films like Better Man, yes, I consider Better Man a 2025 movie. Better Man, and Companion, yeah, this and also this film that I'm reviewing right now, I think this month does show promise. And as for my thoughts on Wallace and Gromit, Vegetables Fowl, after seeing it for myself on Netflix last night, I gotta say, I absolutely loved it. Yes, guys, I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, yeah. Now after seeing this film and also revisiting Curse of the Were Rabbit, I think I'm starting to become a Wallace and Gromit fan now. Yeah, yes, I was a Wallace and Gromit fan. I've always been a fan, but I feel like just thanks to those two feature-length films, this franchise has started to grow on me even more, and they started to grow on me. Oh, and also I forgot to mention that. I'm more of a fan of Shaun the Sheep I'm more of a fan of Shaun the Sheep than Wallace and Gromit. So yeah, I still think the first Shaun the Sheep movie is the best film from Aardman. But this is still great. I still love this, and I might go as far as saying this is just as awesome as the Curse of the Were Rabbit. Maybe this could be even better, but I'll have to think about it. Honestly, I still haven't really decided on which I think is better, Curse of the Were Rabbit or Vegetables Fowl. I know what you're gonna tell me. Oh, but Frozen. About the Frozen, I think you should put Curse of the Were Rabbit better because it's an Oscar winner. Yeah, honestly, that's mainly because 2005 didn't really have a lot of competition. What do you expect to win? Chicken Little? I bet if Vegetables Fowl came out in 2005, that would have been an Oscar winner too. Now, yes, eventually I may draw to a conclusion. I'm not gonna put them both as tied, but if you want to find out on which Wallace and Gromit film I actually prefer, well, keep a lookout on my Letterboxd. If you're a Letterboxd follower of mine, you will find out. I will make a list. I will make a list on my Letterboxd of the best stop motion films. Oh, and also I am also planning to do a top 10. I am planning to do a top 10 favorite stop motion animated films of all time video. So that is where you will find my answer. Find out on which is my true favorite Wallace and Gromit film. But yeah, now Sure. Sure. The idea is the premise of the story on paper is pretty generic, guys. This is the kind of story that has been done many times before. But having this story be told in for what a was a Gromit project is actually what made this kind of story work. It is one of the bare films with this kind of storyline. A story about the main character being framed for a crime that he didn't commit, and he has to clear his name. Yeah, that is. Yeah, something that has been done before. I bet that if this was not was a Gromit, if this was like a live action, thriller, action thriller film, yeah, it would have sucked. But I think the fact that it was a Gromit, it can be easily forgivable. And then the film is surprisingly very intense, and it is full of action from start to finish. No scene dragged at all. Even if yes, maybe it is. It does take a while to get to Ferris McGraw because all the stuff with Ferris McGraw, like confronting Wallace and Gromit, like face to face. It's all in the third act of the film, but but you never feel the slow pace of the film. Like there's a lot of action in this one. And for a film with a runtime of 80 minutes, let alone under 80 minutes, there is a lot going on here. With Wallace's adventures, the adventures turning against them, Wallace being framed for a crime he didn't commit, and now Wallace and Gromit having to stop Ferris McGraw from trying to complete his plan. The intent, it's all worth it. The intensity level of the film gets higher as it goes along, and there's some real stakes in this, especially in the climax. Yeah. Now, I will give out I will give out the spoilers here. This will be a spoiler review, so I mean, if you haven't seen this film yet, just go watch it on Netflix. There was this scene in the climax where they nearly kill off Gromit. But then he was luckily saved by the gnomes. Yeah, that was something there. Seeing the fact that they were about to kill off Gromit, that is some balls for a kids film. Ferris McGraw is the greatest Wallace and Gromit villain yet. I mean, he's a character who shows no facial expressions, yet he's very intimidating just by how smart he is. He's actually one of those looks can be deceiving type of villains because he does look like a nerd on the outside, but on the inside he really is he's a genius and he's very intimidating. And there are times when you actually root for the villain, not against Wallace and Gromit, but mainly against the cops. Helicopter. There was a scene. There was a scene in the film where Wallace. Sorry about that. There's a scene in the film where Feathers was trying to reach the computer, and he was trying to search for Wallace's address, and then the cop would almost wake up to catch him doing it. But you're in that scene, you're actually rooting for Feathers McGraw. Yeah. Oh, and despite him having no facial expression, he actually does show he shows more facial expressions than the CGI lions from the live action Lion King movies. But my personal favorite character in the film would have to be Mukherjee, who is the new cop who's apparently smarter than the old cop. I forgot the chief's name. But Mukherjee, she's basically that new cop who is actually very likable, and she's apparently a trainee to become the new chiefs in honor of the former chief's retirement. She's actually the one who eventually found out that Wallace is actually innocent, but the former chief does not believe her, and he really has a huge disdain on Wallace. And also Mukherjee. Honestly, she's gorgeous, and she would be my new She is now officially my new Wallace and Gromit crush. I'm serious. I'm dead serious in that. Oh, and also this film like does not hold back on its plot twist. Like pretty much the biggest plot twist of the film was that the gem that was locked and hidden inside the vault of the museum for years. Actually, the diamond actually turns out to be a turnip. Yeah, swap with that, and as it turns out, yeah, the for all the years that the diamond has been locked inside in the museum vault, Wallace, who eventually was the one who put the quote unquote diamond inside the vault, yeah, was actually hidden inside inside Wallace's home. Yeah, Feather's Mouth Girl hid the diamond inside Wallace's home, Wallace's house, to make Wallace look like the one who stole the diamond. And the reason for that is not only that, but so that the Feathers can easily get it back once he escapes prison. That is brilliant right there. That just shows how clever Feathers McGraw is. And on top of that, this film has themes about the use of technology and the message to not let the technology overshadow reality. Yeah, sure, it is a redundant message. It's been used a lot of time in movies, but I don't think that this message has been done in a kids movie before. So I think that I will forgive this. I will forgive this film for trying to use a message, even if it's redundant. I will forgive it because this is a kids film, and I think it is necessary for a kids film to teach kids about the use of technology, especially in today's society. So overall, Wallace and Gromit Vegetables Fowl absolutely surpassed all expectations I had for this film. It will surely please Iron Man fans, and also that there is also a cameo of the farmer from the Shang-Chi film. Yeah, that really had my jaw drop as a Shang-Chi fan, because like what I said earlier, I grew up with Shang-Chi more than Wallace and Gromit the Vegetables Fowl. Seriously, yes, I had my jaw drop at that. Yeah, what a surprise. With this Barrowman Companion and Paddington in Peru, January 2025 is already looking promising and could be one of the best January years for movies yet. It shows that January is not a bad month for movies, and I wish people would realize that by now. Yeah, I still think I still stand by calling the Shang-Chi movie the best Iron Man movie, but this is either this or Curse of the Were-Rabbit would be a close second. Yeah, both Wallace and Gromit movies are among my top 3 Iron Man films. Yeah, this is unquestionably a perfect way to start 2025. So that said, guys, I'm going to give Wallace and Gromit Vegetables Fowl 5 stars out of 5. Flawless movie. Yeah, let's see if Barrowman Companion, 2 other January movies I'm expecting to be a masterpiece, let's see if they can top this as the best movie of January 2025. But I highly doubt Paddington Peru will top this one, because yeah, Paddington Peru, despite it looks great, it does look like a significant step down from the first 2 films. So yeah. So also for my review of Wallace and Gromit, Avengers Most Foul, what are your thoughts on this film? Would you agree with me that this is the best Wallace and Gromit movie since Curse of the Were-Rabbit? Would you go as far as calling this your favorite Wallace and Gromit movie, or do you think that this is one of the weaker Wallace and Gromit films? Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my review to come. Yeah, I won't be having a lot of just to tease what's coming in January 2025. Yeah, I don't have much reviews planned. I am planning to review hopefully Better Man and Nosferatu. Depends on if they can if I can manage to watch them this month. And also I am going to be reviewing Companion, as well as the the Paddington films, including the first two Paddington movies, in preparation for Paddington in Peru. But yeah, this month I will mainly focus on top lists. Yeah, including a special top 10 list for my birthday, which I will keep a surprise. But stay tuned for my next two videos, which will be my top 5 most anticipated TV shows of 2025, as well as my top 10 favorite stop motion animated films of all time. So yeah, bye guys.